And I'm a former IRS agent. I'm a little dizzy today. I made a bunch of YouTubes. Anyway, I'm a former IRS agent. I was a teaching instructor with them. I've worked over 10,000 cases. I worked at IRS for a decade. I've been in private practice for 4 decades. I have been doing this actually for 50 years. I'm dressed like this because my office is across the street, and when I'm at home, boom, you can see all my food here. I just fire away and tell you what you need to know. If you want to see me in a suit and tie, you can look at my website at 777irs.com. You can see all my national broadcasts on. I've been on ABC, Fox News, News Nation, Newsmax, like a bunch of other ABC, NBC. You can see all those. This is an advertising. They've actually asked my opinion. So anyway, I do these videos for kind of 3 reasons. So you don't get ripped off. I give you insider information, and you can make a decision based on the things that I tell you. I try to educate you to give you that. So anyway, you can make a calendar appointment with us wherever that is. I have one somewhere. Anyway, today, many people have actually contacted me in the past and said, hey, Michael, I'd like you to look at my tax return to see if you think IRS may pull that for an audit. So I have made that service available, and I will tell you why I made that service. And you need to listen to this because we have, by the way, say hi to my dog, Sammy, who always comes in when I don't want her. I just called her name, so now she's going to hang around. I got Molly the cow up there, and now I got Sammy. Let me tell you what's really important. So if you understand the IRS audit process, you will understand why this is very important. When your tax return goes ahead and gets filed, IRS scans that return on an algorithm and comes up with a diff score. That diff score will determine if your tax return is going to get pulled for an audit. But let me tell you where we come in and why this is important. So when IRS pulls these tax returns for an audit, let's say in a particular office area, they send a batch of tax returns down to an office, and they say these are the tax returns we think have audit possibilities. You have to understand this. So what IRS does is they take 3 or 4 of their agents and they ask IRS to look at these returns secured on their own portal and say, which ones do you think are going to be audit worthy that we can get fruit from? That's revenue from IRS. Herb Canner with our office was one of those people who actually looked at returns and made determinations whether those tax returns were actually audit worthy. So with our practice, we actually have Herb and actually a couple other people to go ahead, look at your tax returns, your corporate returns, your partnership returns, your individual returns, and find out whether there's audit potential or we think that IRS may pull them for an audit. Now, I must tell you, there's absolutely no guarantee, but when you look at thousands and thousands of returns like we have about 250 years of professional tax experience, IRS experience here. We know what tax returns are going to be pulled. So what we do is we go ahead and intake them, and we have a couple people, our most experienced people at IRS, and we go ahead and find out if those tax returns are audit worthy, and we make recommendations to you on what we think about those returns. Anyway, if you'd like to use this, you'll see my contact information below. If you would, I'd love a subscription. I know this is a very pointed a YouTube, but subscriptions help us because it lets YouTube know we're important and have value, and they move us a little up the rating. That's why people want subscriptions and likes. So if you'd like me to do a YouTube, you're welcome to actually do that. You're welcome to call me, and you're welcome to just go ahead and work with us should you think that you have a year or two, or you may need some help on an IRS on one of your tax returns. Thank you for listening. I appreciate the subscription. Have a great day.